Good morning students. Today we see the dissection of the femoral triangle. First we see in the book, so you will get the better idea during the when we see the dissected part. See, femoral triangle is a triangular place that is situated in the upper 1/4 of the thigh. It is bounded laterally by the, you can see here, medial border of the sartorius muscle. Medially it is bounded by the medial border of adductor longus. Base is formed by the inguinal ligament and apex is formed by joining of the two muscles, that is sartorius and adductor longus. See, you can see here the roof. Roof is formed by skin, superficial fascia. The superficial fascia contains femoral branch of genitofemoral nerve, the superficial branch of femoral artery accompanying the veins, and etc. And if you reflect the roof, then you can see the content as well as the floor. In the floor, from lateral to medial side, you can see the four muscles. They are iliacus, psoas major, tendon of psoas major, pectineus, and most medially is adductor longus. And the content of the femoral triangle is from lateral to medial side are femoral nerve, femoral artery, and femoral vein. Now we will see something about the femoral sheath. See, you can see in this picture, this is the funnel sleeve of fascia that enclosing the upper 3 to 4 centimeter of femoral vessels, means femoral artery and vein. That is called the femoral sheath. The sheath is formed by, that is the downward extension of the two layer of fascia of abdomen. Which are the two layer? The anterior wall. This anterior wall of the sheath is formed by fascia transversalis, and the posterior wall is formed by, fascia iliaca. Now, the sheath is divided by septa into three compartments. The lateral compartment, or you can say the arterial compartment, contains femoral artery and femoral branch of genitofemoral nerve. You can see in this picture, this is femoral artery and this is femoral branch of genitofemoral nerve. Now we'll see the intermediate compartment. See, you can see, you can also say the venous compartment because it contains the femoral vein. And the most medial compartment, or you can say the lymphatic compartment, is the smallest one and known as a femoral canal. Now we will see in the dissected part. See, this is the left side lower limb. Now, see, we have already reflected the skin, superficial fascia. So we can see the roof content of the femoral triangle. Before it, I just give you the idea of the femoral triangle. See, you can see here, this is the sartorius muscle. You can see here, this is oblique muscle in front of thigh. This is the sartorius muscle. Okay. See, this one is the adductor longus muscle. Okay, this is the adductor longus, again adductor longus, and this is the sartorius muscle. So, the boundary of femoral triangle is medially by the medial border of the adductor longus. This is the adductor longus muscle, this is the medial border. So, medially it is bounded by medial border of adductor longus. Laterally it is bounded by medial border of sartorius. See, this is the medial border of sartorius. The apex is formed by joining of these two muscles, this adductor longus and sartorius. And roof is formed by this inguinal ligament. See, you can see here this shiny structure. So base is formed by, you can see here this shiny structure, that is inguinal ligament. So base, apex, medial border and lateral border. Now, as I told you, I have already reflected the skin and superficial fascia. So we can see the roof content. Which are they? You can see here, this is the great saphenous vein. Then this is the medial cutaneous nerve of thigh. This is intermediate cutaneous nerve of thigh. We know they are the branches from femoral nerve. And this is the lateral cutaneous nerve of thigh that arise from the lumbar plexus. Now we will see the main content of femoral triangle. Which are they? We know, we have already seen in the book, they are from lateral to medial side are, this whole is femoral nerve trunk, means femoral nerve. then femoral artery, and you can see here, this is the femoral vein. Again I show you femoral nerve, femoral artery, and femoral vein. Now see, this is the femoral artery as I told you. This is the lateral circumflex femoral artery. See what I want to show you. The femoral nerve trunk, as you know, it is divided by this lateral circumflex femoral artery into anterior to it, that is the anterior division, and posterior to it, you can see here, that is posterior division of femoral nerve. Now you know, from the anterior division, all the cutaneous nerves arise except nerve to sartorius. Let's see. See, this all is the anterior division. So you can see here again, this is the medial cutaneous nerve of thigh, and then distally it divides into many branches. We have already seen this intermediate cutaneous nerve of thigh. It is also arise from the anterior division of femoral nerve, and the muscular branch is this one. Yes, this is the nerve to sartorius. You can see here, this is our sartorius muscle, and this nerve piercing our sartorius muscle. So this is the nerve to sartorius. That is the only muscular branch that arises from the anterior division of femoral nerve. Now we will see the branches that arise from the posterior division of the femoral nerve. We know from the posterior division, that is that lies behind this lateral circumflex femoral artery, means this one, that gives muscular branches to the muscles of front of thigh, and only one cutaneous branch, that's saphenous nerve. Before showing you, I just show you the muscles that lies on the front of thigh. Which are they? See, we already know this is the sartorius muscle, then this is the vastus medialis, this one is the rectus femoris. If I reflect the rectus femoris, I can see the vastus intermedialis, and this one is vastus lateralis. I repeat again, this is rectus femoris, this one is the vastus medialis, this one is the vastus lateralis, and if I reflected rectus femoris, I can see the vastus intermedialis. So these are the front of thigh muscles that receives nerve supply from the posterior division of femoral nerve. Let's see. See, this is the nerve to vastus medialis. You can see here from above downward. Okay. So this nerve going into vastus medialis. So this is the branch for the vastus medialis. Now this is the rectus femoris muscle. You can see here, thin one, but you can see this is the branch for the rectus femoris muscle. Now if I reflected it, I can see the vastus lateralis muscle, and this one is the branch for the nerve branch, femoral nerve branch for the vastus lateralis muscle. And if I cut the rectus femoris, see, so we can get better idea for vastus intermedialis. And this is also very thin, but you can easily, you can see this is the nerve for vastus intermedialis. So these are the muscular branch that arise from the femoral nerve. Now I have already told you that one cutaneous branch that arise from the posterior division. Which one? That is saphenous nerve. See, you can see here, somewhat thick, nearer to the femoral artery. You can see here, right? So this is our cutaneous branch that arise from the posterior division of the femoral nerve, that is saphenous nerve. See, we can trace hole. This is the saphenous nerve. Okay. Now we will see the branches of femoral artery. See, there are three superficial branches of the femoral artery. Which are they? They are superficial extender pudendal artery, superficial circumflex iliac artery, and superficial epigastric artery. See, in this body, you can see here, there is a thin one. This one, that is superficial external pudendal artery. Okay. Now, see, superficial circumflex iliac, it is also very thin. See, this one is the superficial circumflex iliac artery. The third one, that going above into the abdomen, that is superficial epigastric artery, that we can't see in this body. Now we'll see the deep branches of femoral artery. Which are they? So this is the profunda femoris artery, that is one of the deep branch of the femoral artery, and we know from the profunda femoris artery there is a two branch arise, that is lateral circumflex femoral artery. This I have already shown you. See, this is lateral circumflex femoral artery, and you can see here this is the medial circumflex femoral artery. See, this is the medial circumflex femoral artery, and this is the main trunk of the profunda femoris artery, and many muscular branches for the front of thigh muscle arise from the femoral artery. The deep external pudendal artery also the one of the deep branch of the femoral artery, but it is not seen here. See, this is the femoral artery, right? So you can see here this 1, 2 and 3. So these are the muscular branches. You can see here it going into the muscles. So these are the muscular branches that arise from the femoral artery. Now one branch remaining, that is descending genicular artery, that actually arise into the adductor canal from the femoral artery. See, you can see here again, this is the femoral artery. You can see here this one. This is the descending genicular artery that run along with the saphenous nerve. So this is the descending genicular artery, branch of femoral artery arise in the adductor canal. Now medial to the femoral artery, you can see here this is femoral vein. So lateral to medial side, again this is femoral nerve, femoral artery, and this one is femoral vein. Now we will revise the important structures that is related to the femoral triangle. Again, this femoral triangle, it is situated in the upper 1/4 part of the front of thigh, bounded medially by medial border of adductor longus, laterally by medial border of sartorius. Roof is formed by base is formed by inguinal ligament, and apex is formed by joining of the two muscles, that is adductor longus and sartorius. The content are from lateral to medial side are femoral nerve, femoral artery, and this one is femoral vein. Okay. So the important branch of this femoral artery is this one, that is large profunda femoris artery, and as we know profunda femoris is divided into this lateral circumflex femoral artery, and on the medial side this one, that is medial circumflex femoral artery. Muscles of front of thigh, again this one oblique muscle, that is sartorius, adductor longus. This one is rectus femoris that we have caught. So we can see vastus medialis on the medial side, vastus lateralis on the lateral side, and in between these two muscles, this one is vastus intermedialis. So students, this is all about the femoral triangle.